chosen consul for the 4th time. He went into Spain to make war with the sons of Pompey, who were very young. The greatest battle fought between them in this civil war was here, at Munda, and they put Caesar himself in great danger of his life. He slew 30,000 of them in the field, and lost with his own men 1,000 of the best he had. This was the last war that Caesar made. And on his return to Rome, the people named him Perpetual Dictator. Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
I hear a voice louder and sharper than all the music.
Beware the eyes of Mars!
Bring him here and let me see his face. What do you say to me? Speak again.
Beware the eyes of Mars!
He's a daydreamer. Proceed.
Brutus, I have been watching you lately. I haven't seen that gentleness in your eyes and friendship that I used to see. You are too strange to your friend that loves you.
Don't think of my neglect of you, Cassius. I'm worried. I'm worried about my own problems, so forget to show my affection to you.
Tell me, Brutus, can you see your face?
No. Why?
It is very much regretted, Brutus, that you don't have any mirrors that will let you see your hidden worth. I have heard that many of the best respected men in Rome, except immortal Caesar, speak about Brutus and lamenting that noble Brutus could see himself as others see him.
What dangers would you lead me into, Cassius? That you want me to look for something within me that I don't have?
I will let you know what you have which you are not aware of.
What does this shouting mean? I'm afraid that people are going to choose Caesar for their king.
Oh, you fear it. That means you do not like Caesar to be king. As I know, you love Caesar.
Yes, no doubt I love Caesar, but I love Rome more. I love my honor, and I would do anything for my honor, even if it meant my death.
Well, honor is the subject of my story too. I was born free as Caesar. I have eaten the same as Caesar, endured the cold same as Caesar. The whitest man has become a god, and Cassius a wretched creature.
More shouting from the crowd? I think this applause is for some new honor given to Caesar.
Why, man? He stands on the top of the narrow world like a giant, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep out just to find our graves as if we are slaves. Brutus and Caesar. What's special about Caesar? Why should this name be shouted more than yours, Brutus? The people of Rome should be ashamed that just one man is ruling now the entire city. I have heard our father say that once there was Brutus, your ancestor who would have let the devil reign in the Roman Republic before he would allow a king. Men can be master of their fate, Brutus. Our problem is not our destiny, but ourselves.
I am starting to understand what you would like me to do. I will tell you what I think about this.
Caesar doesn't like me, but he loves Brutus. Oh, Brutus, you are noble. If I were Brutus, I wouldn't let him persuade me. Tonight, I will throw a few letters through his window, each written with different handwriting, as if they come from different citizens, all hinting at Caesar's ambition and Brutus' silence over this. And the result is, Caesar won't be able to sit comfortably in his power, because we will overthrow him or suffer worse than we do now. Who is there?
Roman.
I recognize your voice, Casca.
Oh, what a night this is.
This very pleasing night, honest man.
Amazing night? Men are supposed to be afraid and tremble when the mightiest God sends us dreadful signs to warn and shock us.
You are stupid, Casca. You are afraid and surprised to see the sudden lightning and thundering in the sky. But you know, what are the true cause of fires?
No.
I could never man who is just like this dreadful night. He thunders, shoots, lightning, open up graves and roars just like the lion in the Capitol.
It's Caesar you are talking about is not Cassius? Well, the senators intend to set up Caesar as a king tomorrow, and he will then wear his crown on land, on sea, and everywhere.
If Caesar becomes the king, we will be nothing but his slaves. If this happen, I shall stab myself with dagger to free Cassius from slavery.
I too can do the same. But if we form a militant group to remedy all these evils, Cassius, I will be the first to join you. and help as much as anyone does.
Casca joins Cassius in his censure of Caesar, and Cassius reveals that he has already swayed a number of high-ranking Romans for their conspiracy against Caesar. All have recognized that they need Brutus to join their side in order to be successful, because Brutus is trusted and loved by the people of Rome, and their act of assassinating Caesar will be a noble act done for the good of Rome. About joining the conspirators. He loves Caesar. He struggles with the ethical dilemma of whether the killing of Caesar is for the good of Rome or not.
Oh, Brutus, you have some sickness within your mind. According to my rights as your wife, I deserve to know about it. I beg by my once praised beauty, by all your vows of love, and by that great marriage vows which brought the two of us together. I am one half of yourself. Tell me, Brutus, why you are unhappy?
Kneel not, gentle Portia. You are my true and honorable wife, as precious to me as the blood runs through my sad heart. Listen, someone knocks at the door, Portia. Go inside for a while, and soon you will know the secret of my heart.
Brutus, you are asleep! Wake up and look at yourself as you really are.
Shall Rome be subdued to one man? Speak out!
Act and correct the ills. Brutus, you are asleep. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Shall Rome be subdued to one man? Am I requested to speak and strike?
Cassius thus manipulates Brutus by sending him forged letters claiming the Roman people support a move to kill Caesar as they do not want to be ruled by an emperor.
If things can be set right as the result of my speaking and striking, then Rome shall be granted her request at the hands of Brutus. Caesar will have to die. Neither heaven nor earth have been quiet tonight. Calpurnia cried out 3 times in her sleep.
Caesar, my lord, have you asked anything?
Go and ask the priest to do an animal sacrifice to see what the future holds for me.
What are you doing, Caesar? Are you thinking about going outside? You will not go out of your house today.
Oh, Calpurnia, how can you avoid something whose result is intended by the mighty gods? No, Caesar will go.
Caesar, I have never believed in omens, but now they scare me. Strange things are happening around us. A lioness has given birth in the street, and graves have opened wide. Many dead bodies come out of it. There must have been a fierce battle in heaven, because blood has been raining down on the capital from above, Caesar. You know, dying men were heard crying in pain, and ghosts were shrieking in the streets. Oh, Caesar, these things are not normal. I'm afraid of them. It's not a good sign, Caesar. You will not go out today.
Caesar, my lord, the priest strongly advise you not to go out of the house today. They have found no heart in the sacrificed animal. A traditionally bad omen, Caesar.
Oh, Caesar, try to understand. When beggars die, no one sees comets. But when princes die, the sky declares it with such signs.
Cowards die many times before their death. The brave only die once. Why to fear death when it comes at its fixed hour? If Caesar decides to stay at home today because of fear, then he is no better than the beast without a heart. No, Caesar shall not stay at home. Danger knows that Caesar is more dangerous than danger.
I'm sorry, my lord. Your wisdom is utterly destroyed by your overconfidence. Tell everyone that it is my fear that keeps you in the house and not your. I beg you to have my own way in this matter.
Okay, I will stay at home for your sake.
Greetings, Caesar. Good morning, worthy Caesar. I have come to bring you to the Senate.
Then carry my greetings to the senators and tell them that I will not come.
Most mighty Caesar, please give me some reason so I won't be laughed at when I tell them this.
The reason is this. This is my will. I will not come. This is enough reason to satisfy the senators. But I will let you know the reason, because I love you.
Calpurnia has seen a dream this very night. She saw my statue running blood like a fountain with 100 spouts, and many joyful Romans came up to it, smiling and washed their hands in it. She takes this dream to be warnings and omens and signs of evil soon to come, and she begged me on her knees to stay at home today.
Trebonius, see Antony.
Artemides has a letter for Caesar, which warns Caesar not to trust the conspirators. He plans to hand it to Caesar before he gets to the capital.
Oh, Caesar, if you read this, you might still live. If not, then the fates are working on the side of the traitors. May the mighty God defend you.
The Ides of March has come.
Yes, Caesar, but it is not God yet.
Caesar, read this document because it concerns you. Caesar, read it, great Caesar, read it.
My personal concern are my last priority.
Caesar!
Despite the ominous warnings, Caesar walked into the Senate. Surrounded by supposed allies, he faced the ultimate betrayal.
Liberty! Freedom! The tyrant is dead! Run from here! Make this announcement! Shout these words in the streets!
Some of you go to the common platforms and from there shout that we have attained liberty, freedom, and emancipation.
Common people and the members of the Senate, do not feel frightened. Do not run away. Caesar has paid the price for his ambition. Go to the platform to speak to the people, Brutus.
Where is Antony?
Welcome, Mark Antony.
O mighty Caesar, do you, stood above mankind, now lie so low? Have all your conquests, success, glories, and games in war been reduced to this small area on which your body lies? Farewell, my friend. Gentlemen, I do not know who you else intended to kill. If I am one of them, then there is no better time to kill me than the hour of Caesar's death. I beg you, kill me now.
Oh, Antony, don't beg us to kill you. You are seeing only our hands, which is now bloody and cruel. You do not see our hearts, which are full of pity for Caesar. But it was our greater pity for Rome which drove us to kill him.
I do not doubt your wisdom. I want your permission, Brutus, to speak at Caesar's funeral.
Yes, you can. The only thing, you must not put your blame on us in your funeral speech, though you are free to praise Caesar.
I do not desire anything more.
I don't like the idea of Antony's addressing the people.
Not to worry, Cassius. First, I will make people understand of our intention of killing Caesar. I will explain them that we have murdered Caesar to save Rome and Romans from the tyranny of an absolute king.
Let each man give me his bloody stained hands.
Antony, the bosom friend of Caesar, shakes hands with the conspirators while apologizing to Caesar's spirit for making peace with the murderers.
Oh, you bleeding piece of flesh, pardon me for being so meek and gentle with those butchers. You are the ruins of the noblest man who ever lived in the course of ages. May disaster overtake the men whose hands have shed your precious blood. I will make this prophecy. The curse will fall on the bodies of men. Caesar's spirit will come and take revenge with the goddess of mischief, and revenge will rush up from hell and cry in the voice of the king, Havoc! His ghost will unleash the dogs of war, so that the stench of this foul murder shall rise from the dead bodies, begging to be buried.
Romans! Countrymen! Silence! Hear me for my cause, and be silent that you may hear. Use your wisdom to judge me.
Caesar! Caesar!
I know you all love Caesar, but if you ask me, my love for Caesar was no less. If then you demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, well, this is my answer. It is not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Would you prefer that Caesar was alive and you all die as slaves? Or that Caesar was dead and you all live as free men? Caesar loved me, so I wept for him. He was successful, so I celebrated it. Caesar was brave, so I honored him. But Caesar was also ambitious, so I killed him. Here are tears for his love, celebration for his good fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Who standing here is so wretched that he wants to be a slave? If there are any, let them speak, because I have surely offended them. Who here is so uncivilized that he does not want to be a Roman? If there are any, let him speak, because I have surely offended him. If there is anyone so mean that he does not love his country, let him speak, because I have surely offended him. I will wait for a reply.
None, Brutus, none! None, Brutus, none! None, Brutus, none!
Then I have offended no one. Caesar's body mourned by Mark Antony. I now take leave of you with these words, that just as I killed my best friend for the good of Rome, I will use the same dagger to kill myself and my country. My Rome requires my death.
Live, Brutus, live! Live, Brutus, live! Long live Brutus! Long live Brutus! Long live Brutus!
Good countrymen, give honor to Caesar's body as well as to Antony's speech. Let me leave on my own.
Long live Brutus! Long live Brutus! Long live Brutus!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, listen to me.
This Caesar he is going to speak about was a tyrant. Was a tyrant.
We will not tolerate if anything is said against Brutus. Caesar was a traitor.
I've come here to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The noble Brutus has told you that Caesar was ambitious. If that is true, it was a major fault in him, and Caesar has paid a heavy price for it. Brutus is an honorable man.
Brutus! 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 Brutus!
Countrymen, please lend me your ears. Caesar was my friend, faithful and true to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Caesar brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms filled the public treasury. Is that a sign of ambition in Caesar? When the poor cried out, Caesar wept. He would not if he was ambitious. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. You also on the Lupercal. I presented him a crown 3 times, which he refused 3 times. Was this Caesar's ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and certainly Brutus is an honorable man. I am not speaking anything against Brutus. I am only here to tell you what I know. You all loved Caesar once, and you had a strong reason to do so. Then what is the reason today? You cannot mourn for Caesar? Oh, reason! You have entered the bodies of animals, and men have lost you.
There is much reason to what he said.
Did you hear what Anthony said? Caesar did not accept the crown when it was offered to him. That proves he was not ambitious.
Poor soul Antony. His eyes are as red as fire from weeping.
Silence! He begins to speak again.
Here's the document bearing the seal of Caesar. I must not read it. It is not advisable for you to know how much Caesar loved you. You're not wood. You're not a stone. You are men. And being men, hearing the will of Caesar, you'll be inflamed, enraged, and you'll become mad.
Let's hear the will. Read it, Barbil. The will. Hear Caesar's will.
I fear I'm wronging the honorable men whose daggers stabbed through Caesar.
They are villains. They are not honorable. You must read the will.
Gentle friends, stand in a circle round Caesar's corpse. Let me show you the body of the man who made this will. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. Look, this is the place Cassius' dagger ran through. This Casca, this Cinna, Trebonius, and this is the place through which dagger of Brutus, so well loved of Caesar, passed and stabbed Caesar. This was the most unkind cut of all. When the noble Caesar saw him stabbed, his mighty heart burst, and great Caesar fall. Oh, what a fall it was, my countrymen. Then I and you, all of us, fell down while bloody treason celebrated its victory over us. Now take a look at his body, mutilated, as we can see, by the traitors.
Oh, terrible day. Oh, traitors, villains, a most bloody sight. Oh, very pity spectacle.
Yes, revenge. Let us go about for revenge. Revenge.
Listen to me, my countrymen. I have yet something more to say. Here is the will of Caesar. To every Roman citizen, he leaves an amount of 75 drachmas. Not only this, he has left all his works, his personal groves, his newly planted fruit garden. He has left these to be enjoyed by you all. Here was a man worthy of the name Caesar. Are we likely again to find another Caesar of this kind?
Never again. Revenge.
conspirators who assassinated Caesar fled from Rome. Caesar's adopted son and appointed successor, Octavius, arrives in Rome and forms a three-person coalition with Antony and Lepidus. They prepare to fight Cassius and Brutus, who have been driven into exile and are raising armies outside the city Rome.
Will you have no objection to go Rome as a prisoner? Where once you were an honorable man.
No, Cassius, no. Do not think so, that I will ever go to Rome as a prisoner. This very day must mark the end of the work which was begun on the Ides of March. Whether we shall meet again or not, I don't know. Therefore, let us bid each other an everlasting farewell, forever and forever. Farewell, my Roman. Who comes here? It advances towards me. Are you anything real? Or only an illusion? Do not shake your bloody locks of hair at me. I have the courage to look on something that might frighten a devil. Why have you come?
To tell you that you shall see me at Relive.
The two forces of Brutus and Cassius and the armies of Mark Antony and Octavius meet on the plain of Philippi, and Philippi saw the final destruction of those who have murdered Caesar and who favored the old republican constitution.
His face is covered, as it is now, pass the sword through my body. Caesar, your revenge has been taken with the very same sword which killed you.
Oh, Julius Caesar, you are still powerful. Your spirit is roaming about everywhere and giving direction to our swords to kill us.
Flee from here, my lord. It is not safe to stay here any longer.
You all go away from here. I request you, Strato, to stay by me. Farewell to you, and to you also. Hold then my sword, and turn your face the other side, while I run upon it to kill myself.
My lord Brutus.
Now, Caesar, your ghost can lie in peace. I did not kill you with half of that determination with which I killed myself!
Who is that man?
My master Brutus.
Let us treat his dead body on account of his good qualities, showing him all respect and perform all the funeral rites in his honor.
Betrayed once, but never again, Caesar rises, not as a man, but as an immortal force of destiny. The Ides of March may have passed, but the shadow of Caesar lingers. His return reshapes the fate of Rome.